say?
It should say, now you are live, and in the top corner, top left-hand corner.
Should say, yeah. Oh, yeah, I can see that. Where does it say when people join?
I think it'll say at the top, but I don't know. So, yeah, I guess we're just
wait a minute for someone to join.
Talk about what we're going to be reading.
Yeah.
You want to tell? Because obviously this will stay on my channel afterwards. So for everyone who might be watching later, hello, welcome. This is a Ponderful Books live stream. Natalie and I started a small business about a month ago, just over a month ago now, called Ponderful Books. Do you want to tell them about it, actually?
So originally we were like, oh, yeah, it'd be really fun to... Hello, Chris. Hi. Hi, Angela. Hi. We thought it would be really fun to start like our own subscription box, and then we kind of developed it into more of like a recommendation service. So, you know, someone gives us a prompt, it could be really vague or it could be really specific, and then we choose a book, we source it from Hive, so we know it's coming from a place that's, we know it's being sourced responsibly, I suppose is the right way to put it. And then we send you some other goodies with it. So from an Etsy shop on Etsy, obviously, we've got some wax melts that we'll send you. We've handmade some bath salts. You get a bookmark, a postcard with a handwritten note from us explaining why we chose the book. And I'm forgetting something. Oh, and then choice of hot chocolate, tea, or coffee. So, yeah.
So we thought we'd just have a fun little... Well, Natalie and I were going to read together today anyway, so we thought, oh, we might as well just go live and have a Ponderful Books live stream. So what are you going to read, Natalie?
Okay, so I'm currently reading Kingdom of Copper, which is the Thoughtful Book Club book of February, so I'm really behind. I might read that, but because I'm just going really slowly, I've also brought down Heartstopper Volume 2 with me. I've already read it, but it's going to be a reread, and I think maybe something quick will kind of just get me in the swing of reading again properly, because I'm just being so slow right now.
That's okay. Angela is currently reading Eidolon by Grace Draven, which is a fantasy romance, best friends to lovers.
Cool.
Nice.
And you?
I am going to be starting Law by Alexandra Bracken, which is it's urban fantasy. It's set in New York, and it's kind of like Greek gods on Earth in a competition, something to do with Medusa. My guess is the protagonist is actually Medusa, but I don't know for sure. I think probably. Agreed. Heartstopper is great. Sorry?
I'd assume so. It kind of seems that way. That it would be her as the protagonist, I mean.
Yeah, I can vlog Law. Sure, why not? Oh no, mixed things. That's not good. I've got the audio for it, so I'm gonna be listening to that
on Audible.
Yeah, on Audible, so you can read it at some point if you would like to. Natalie and I share our Audible accounts so that we can get more audiobooks because we may be slightly obsessed. But you know, it's okay.
Could say something else, and I have forgotten.
You're doing audio for Kingdom of Copper, right?
Yes. Yeah, I haven't got the audio for Empire of Gold yet, but I've got credit, so it's ready to go. That's what I was going to say.
Just use my Scribed account.
No, I could do.
Because it's on Scribed. And yes, I finished the Empire of Gold last night.
And how many stars?
Well, I'm not going to say because there's going to be a live show for that next Friday. You can't. I'll speak to you about that separately.
No, because obviously I wouldn't have read the book by then, so I don't want to read it. So that would just be
unwise. Yeah, probably, because it is going to be a spoilery. Well, we'll start off spoiler free, but then we'll be talking spoilers.
That bit pop off. Or if you're gonna like talk about, you know, the City of Brass and then the Kingdom of Copper, I can stay for that bit. But if you then it's just any Empire of Gold bits, I'll just be like, no.
Yeah. So, shall we do a sprint?
Absolutely.
Okay, so shall we say until past? Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. past, okay with you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's go.
Let's go. Joanna's here. Hi. Why that music not?
Hello. Yes, I just filmed my TBR just before this, so that is coming tomorrow. How did your reading go? I can see you were doing Heartstopper rather than Kingdom.
Just what I do the bit that's less, obviously, is what I have read. But it's not that much, but I am slow. And because it's a reread, it's quite nice to just kind of take my time enjoying the art and just our relationship, because obviously that's what it's about. Yeah. You?
Yeah, 25 pages. Not too bad.
25 pages in 25 minutes. That's crazy.
Well, it doesn't really start on page 1, though, does it? It starts on page 2.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Well, audiobook, I'm listening to it at 1.9. I might even put it up to 2 times speed because it's actually reasonably slow.
Oh, okay.
Audiobook, speaking of which, right, I'm going to be listening to both of these books on audio, okay? This is how long they are. Which one has the longer audiobook?
Let me see again, sorry. Well, I know what you're going to say. You're going to say that it's The Assassin's Apprentice, right?
Yeah, but how? This book is 540 pages. This book is 392 pages. So why is the audiobook for this longer than the audio? It's probably just really slow.
Yeah. Like, I remember, well, let me just play like a tiny bit of Kingdom of Copper, like really at 1.
Nice. I haven't got that far in the series yet. I tend to only Sorry?
The door opened just then.
That's so slow.
That's 1 on Kingdom of Copper.
Yeah, that's really slow.
So I think it really depends on how fast the narrator has been reading the book.
I tend to read this series. For some reason, it's just become a thing that I read it at Christmas. Oh. So I read 3 over Christmas in 2019 and then 2 last year. So
I can't remember what book I'm up to. I've read, I think
Good. Perfect. Thanks, Joanna. 3 times speed. Okay. I didn't listen to it that fast.
Yeah, I'm on 1.5 and even then I have to stop and start because my brain doesn't work.
I listened to most of it on 1.8 and then I upped it to 2 times for like the end bit. But that's mostly because there were just so many side characters. Do you not find this, that there are so many side characters in the David series that I was really struggling to like
remember everything,
keep them all straight in my head? I was. Oh,
what was that one?
Sorry, I'll go back to that in a sec. I was doing that with the first 2, but not the last one because I don't have the physical book for that. 1.5, anything more breaks my brain. Yeah. I think you kind of just get used to it.
I feel you on that one, Chris. Sometimes I 1.6 and then I just can't handle it. Hello.
No, you're not late. We've done 1 sprint, but feel free to join whenever you like. Well, this is also true. Joanna basically only remembers the last scene from Kingdom of Copper. So, Bargainer series. I don't know that one.
I don't know that one.
I'm going to Google it. Nope, don't recognise it. Looks like it's Possibly a romance series, though. But yeah, I mean, I usually listen anywhere between 1.75 and 2 times speed, usually. But then it does depend on the narrator as well. So, yeah. Oh. Cool.
I think I do want to read a bit more smut. Because I read a lot of YA, you know, if there's any kind of romance scenes, it's not.
Fade to black.
Yeah, it's usually pretty PG.
Yeah. Read the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. My favourite ever.
Yeah. Not that I've heard you mention that at all before.
No. I don't even remember, when did I start reading that series? Maybe when I was like
a teenager.
7, yeah. Maybe 16 or 17, I want to say. Maybe 18. Pretty sure, no, I definitely started it before uni.
Definitely.
I think it must have been 17 though, because I'm pretty sure I read it after Twilight, and I'm pretty sure I read Twilight when I was 16.
Yeah.
So, anyway, the point is, if you want steamy,
that's what's going
that's where it's at.
Oh my god, there's a squirrel in the garden.
Squirrel.
Hopped along the wall. It's very cute.
How many are there in the series? It depends on which series you're asking about. If you're asking about the Black Dagger Brotherhood, then I think there are currently...
Isn't it a trilogy?
No, there's like 17 books or something at the moment. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure that's right. Yeah, there's a lot of books.
I can't commit to that.
There are a lot of books. Yeah, there are 17 in the Black Dagger Brotherhood series at the moment, and I have read 13 of them. Most of them multiple times.
That's a lot.
So... Good.
Ooh.
Good. Yeah.
I was going to say, so you've read ACOTAR. Are you going to read A Court of Silver
Probably
Flame?
not.
Why?
Probably not. Because I liked ACOTAR, but not really that much. I mean, maybe I'm not going to rule out, like, I'm never going to read it, but I'm definitely not prioritizing it. Yes. Thank you, Joanna. I know. Bear in mind that those 13 books that I read like years ago now, but I did read most of them multiple times as well. Why is my camera doing this flashy thing? There we go, that's better. But yes, I know. I mean, I just planned my Shardathon TBR, as I mentioned, and I am actually insane.
How many? You're going to do them all, aren't you?
Yeah, well, yeah. But I think I've got about...
Like a book for each?
No, I am doubling up. But I do have 15 books on my TBR for next month, which is just a little bit...
That's a lot.
Ooh, Shardathon.
We got another follower on Ponderful Books during this. How fun.
Sorry?
We got another follow on Ponderful Books.
Oh, cute. Ooh. Yay. 14, yeah, so we can be in pain together. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting.
I can't remember. Have you read Crescent City yet as well?
Yeah, I read it in December.
And that was good, right? That was good. You think?
Yeah, I liked it. It doesn't have to be a classic. It can be like a modern classic or a classic sci-fi. I've chosen a classic sci-fi or a classic fantasy or you know, you could even read one of those. Penguin have those like short little books that are like an essay or a short story or something.
I
like
would
that.
even say if you've got any Mr. Men books sitting around at home, that's classic, 100%.
I think that's a UK thing. Do you have those anywhere else in the world,
No.
Mr. Men?
Yeah.
This is a PSA. Thank you, Angela. If you're going to read Akasf,
Yeah.
then look up trigger warnings. Oh yeah, that's a good shout. Is it really horror? I mean, I suppose I haven't read it, but I suppose I can see how it could be a horror.
What's it about?
Do you know what it is? So
No.
it's about this woman who I can't remember when it's from. It's from a while ago. It's a classic, a modern classic, I think. And okay, so
Yes.
Mr. Men is a thing in the US. Okay, good.
I reckon that then.
Kind of horror.
Fun.
Yeah, so it's about this woman who is being treated for her mental health by being locked in a room in solitary and having to just stare at the walls,
the yellow wallpaper.
at the yellow wallpaper. Yeah.
Good gracious.
There you go. Angela, you have your classic. You could probably find it at the library as well, I would have thought.
What's the library?
Yeah. This is true. It is pretty horrific in that sense, for sure. I'm interested now to know when it was published. 1892. Oh, so maybe it's not a modern classic then. I thought it was.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's very, very short.
Still need to yes, I need to decide on some Shardethon. I haven't even decided like what team I'm on. I'm just that behind.
Hello, I feel offended that you don't just automatically join my team.
Well, it does come down to like the prompts, you know. I think that's important.
I mean,
I wonder which team she's leading.
And I mean, you're not wrong, Chris. By all means,
if I had cocktail stuff, 100% would. I was actually tempted. I was like, oh, I do have some cider in the fridge. Maybe I'll get some of that out. But I'm like,
you could probably have a martini though. Mum's bound to have all the stuff you need for a martini.
Well, she's got all the gin and stuff, but I don't like gin.
Oh, well, neither do I.
I
don't know. I don't know how to help you, and I just basically don't drink like ever. So
yeah.
This is. I mean, this makes it look like I'm drinking tea, and this is just water.
Yeah. I feel that.
I'm literally so boring. What was I going to say? Why don't we plan your Shadathon TBR now?
I was just going to say that. Yeah.
You all can help us help Natalie choose her TBR.
I might need to do doubling up because, like, January I read 7 books. Some of them were short, and that was what?
Look at the chat.
Oh. But these last couple of months I've just been really slow, even in lockdown.
Well, this month this is my 10th book. So how do I think I'm going to read 15?
Just pick.
They are shorter. They are shorter. I will say that.
That would be fine then. Let's do this. Yes. Yeah. I'm just.
But also April should be, fingers crossed, slightly easier work-wise
Yeah.
Because throughout March, I was working like 10 to 12-hour days every day. Whereas this month, hopefully, that won't be happening.
Yes, I do have a Goodreads. I've also got I dedicated a specific section just for the books that I own as well. How do I provide that? Help me.
If you get the link for it and then just log into the live and post it. Or what is your Goodreads name?
I think it's just my name. It's just if you search Natalie Diarra Sintra.
Do you know what? Let me just do it. Hang on. I think I will read the Brandon Sanderson novella as a book with multiple colours. That works. It also kind of works for just one colour. And I feel like there is some nice symmetry in choosing a book that fits for both of the Royal Locks prompts. I'm just saying.
That's where
Yes, but we spell it with a C, not an S.
So technically how we spell it is wrong. It's just how the family has spelt it.
But I'm going to try and figure out how to... Well, I'm going to load Goodreads, but it's, as we all know, very slow.
Read a book with a favourite trope. See, this is the thing. I don't know what my favourite trope is.
Well, as I was filming my TBR, I discovered that I don't really know enough about any of the books on my TBR, which is, really helpful.
Fast-paced or short book.
I chose short.
History. Read a prompt from Light Songs List. To be fair, Team Bash's prompts I do like the look of, so
Yeah. Competition trope is one of my absolute favourites. Competition trope and the sentient inanimate object trope. Love. Yeah, it is a problem. It is a problem. Animal companions, that is a good one. What is Mum yelling about in the background?
Barney.
Oh, right, okay.
He's in her border. Probably
nice. That sounds good.
Yeah. I don't.
Well, figure it out.
Oh.
So let's do Team Siri first.
Okay.
And then we can go from there. Yes, Joanna, I am using my power in this place because I can. She does actually have Peace and Turmoil because I gave her a copy, but it is quite long.
Yeah, I won't be able to get through that, I don't think.
I mean, it might take you the whole month to just read Peace and Turmoil. So we'll start off with Siri, but then we'll go on to Vasha next.
Okay.
So read a book that's new to you or your TBR for youngest sibling, and you are the youngest sibling, so this is even more reason why this is the right place to start.
I mean, yeah. Read a book that's new to me. What should I get?
Why are you still researching Black Dagger Brotherhood books, Chris? Because you are wise. You are very, very wise. The first book is Dark Lover, and it's great, but it gets even better from there. My favourite is book 3. You don't actually need to read them in order, really, but I mean, obviously, you could. Yes, so what is a book that's new to you or your TBR? What have you purchased recently?
The Crooked Mask, which is actually quite short as well. So that's definitely a good choice. I'm going to write this down.
I think that's a very good choice.
I will forget.
Oh yeah, I was thinking that as well, Angela. I did nearly
Oh my
I did
God.
nearly pick that one. It's such a pretty book as well.
It's like, actually, who was I watching? I forget her channel name, but Brittany, I think her name's
Brittany the Bibliophile.
Yes, she was talking about that book because she got it in her book of the month box.
Yeah.
And she's completely right. So I watched this other YouTuber as well called Bailey Stone, and she does this thing called Murder Mystery and Makeup Mondays, and she spoke about what this book, The Lost Apothecary, is based on, and it was I think it was the 1800s.
Yeah.
This woman, she basically made something called aquatofana, which was makeup, but then so he'd sell it to these women who basically wanted to off their husbands. So
Yeah, and I think it was in Italy that it happened.
Yeah, Venice. It might have been Venice, I think. Yeah.
So yeah, The Crooked Mask. That's one.
Yeah.
Spontaneous, a mood read. What are you on the mood for? No, in the mood for on your TBR.
Illuminate as a reread.
Do it, and you will get the prompt from the beginning of Light Songs list, which is returned.
Yeah.
Give a book a second chance or reread a favourite. So Illuminate will count for two points.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and actually, the Crooked Mask will count for 2 points as well because it is set in Norway, which is outside of the UK or US, which is also an extra point. So you've got 4 points from 2 books.
That's cool.
Whoop. That book sounds amazing. Which one, Joanna? Be specific.
I think it must be The Lost Apothecary, right?
Oh yeah, probably. That makes sense. Anyone on the last hour's hype train? Not yet, because I really want a nice floppy paperback copy. It is very addicting. Angela, who is your favourite character? Mine is Sadist. Just saying.
Oh yeah.
It is indeed. Illuminate can also be for Royal Locks. Read a book with either one colour or multiple colours on the cover because it's different shades of orange, isn't it?
And red and
black
and white, all that good stuff.
Whoop, whoop. Yes. Let me know what you think, Chris. I'm excited.
So that could go for with multiple colours. I'm going to think of another one just so I've got something else on the list as well. I'm going to put Heartstopper Volume 3. Again, another reread, but...
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. And then...
A book picked for you by someone else.
What are you on to... What?
Oh, I'm still on series list.
Oh, okay. A book picked for you by someone else. Heartstopper can also be for a short book, which is a prompt on Light Songs list as well, I think. Or is it Vash's list? Can't remember. I can't even remember what's on your TBR anymore. Sadist or Rage. Do you know what, though? Maybe this is an unpopular opinion, but I'm not hugely keen on Rage. Sorry. I can literally hear Mum yelling.
Yeah, I know.
Is she still yelling at Barney?
No.
Now who is she yelling at?
Yeah, I think she's talking about. So earlier we were watching a movie, and we've obviously, because we have neighbours. Duh. I'm sorry, I'm a bit out of it. There you go. And basically it was two mums and their kids, but they were literally like standing on our drive, like walking up right to our windows as well, looking at our doors. No.
Believe it or not, she isn't. She's clearly picked up some bad habits.
But yeah, they were just like, they were playing on our driveway, and the mums weren't stopping them, and the mums were even like walking right up to our window and our door and stuff. So it was a bit weird, but yeah, it's just a bit rude, isn't it?
Okay. Anywho,
there are many books on.
makes it even funnier. It actually does. It actually really does. For anyone who doesn't know, Natalie and I are Portuguese on our dad's side, and Portuguese people are known for being loud. So, yeah. Maybe that's why I don't like him. I'm sat here going, I don't know what's on your TBR, when I've literally got the Goodreads page with your Goodreads open on it on my screen, so I don't know why I was even...
Definitely look at my books own section rather than what I want to read, because there are lots of books on there that I don't even own, obviously.
You actually own 167 books? I'm surprised by that.
Yes.
So I am now going to pick something.
Okay. Go on then. I don't get it about, like...
I could just pick the Empire of Gold.
I mean, yeah, you could. Just do that.
Shall I help you out and pick the Empire of Gold?
Yeah,
there we go.
Thank you.
And still, even it's not even a technicality, because it was technically picked for you by the Thoughtful Book Club anyway.
It was.
So there you go.
A minute ago, so that works. And then the last prompt is read a prompt
pick from Vivenna's list. So what we'll do is we'll pick the prompt from Vivenna's list that takes us to Vasha's list.
Oh, right, okay.
Smart. See, Joanna, I promised we'd get to Vasha, and here we are.
Oh,
hello, Abby.
Hello.
So
I can actually raise it because last time when you guys were doing your
were you just waving at your screen?
Hang on.
I'm going to be putting mine on in a minute as well, Abby. When we do the next reading prompt, I'll probably pop away for a minute to put dinner in the oven. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Team Vasha, Awakening, an action-packed read. Are any of the books on your list so far action-packed? I think Empire of Gold is.
And Empire of Gold, yeah, both.
Yeah, okay. Tick. Then Nightblood, read a book with a favourite trope. So what is your favourite trope?
I couldn't even tell you.
Well, what kinds of things do you like in books then, if you don't know what your favourite is?
I don't know.
Illuminae is action-packed as well. Yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
True that. True. Well, you like mysteries, don't you? So what is it? And you like horror. So what is it specifically about mysteries and horror that you like?
Well, I mean, it was on my to read list for February and March, and that was One of Us is Lying. I just like having to work things out and trying to figure it out along with the other characters. So I don't know.
There you go. Yeah, it's a trope. This is very loose. It's fine. Put that on the list. Done.
Oh, fun. Maybe I'll actually get through it this time. One of Us is Lying.
Whenever I change my trays, they never quite fit right on this tooth straight away. Anywho, swordsmanship, a fast-paced or short book. There are already many on your list that are fast-paced.
Yeah.
I mean, Illuminae is very fast-paced.
100%. Yeah. And
Heartstopper is short.
That one too.
The Crooked Mask is short.
And
That
horror.
one's done. Mysterious, read a thriller or mystery. Done.
What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. See, this is the thing, because I was struggling with Kingdom of Copper, or trying to get through Kingdom of Copper. I was like, why don't I pick up One of Us is Lying just as a side read? I was like, okay, what I'll do is I'll read Kingdom of Copper during the day, and then One of Us is Lying at night. Did I do that? No.
I don't remember if I've read.
Yes.
I don't think I've read. No, I haven't read One of Us is Lying. I've read The Cousins by her, and I've read another one of her books, but I can't remember. Sorry?
Two Can Keep a Secret.
Oh, yeah, that was it. Mm-hmm. Which always makes me think of the song at the beginning of Pretty Little Lies.
Oh, yeah.
Two can keep a secret if one of them is dead. And then, Light Song, read a prompt from Light Song's list. So should we go to Light Song's list? Let's go to Light Song's list. Give a book a second chance or reread a favourite for returned. Illuminae, done. God of Bravery, read a book with gods or a red or yellow cover. Illuminae again. Never asked for this. Read a book with a reluctant hero or protagonist. I mean, Illuminae.
Is it?
I think so, but yeah, okay. What else? I can't even remember what we've got on the list now.
Roll. Read a book.
Oh, you're actually going to go with Illuminae. Fine. Secret Cinnamon Roll. Read a book with the found family or mentor trope. The Empire of Gold.
I was just thinking that. Yeah, because.
And then read a prompt from series list. So we only have to do Vivenna now because we didn't do that one properly. So eldest sibling, read a classic. You can skip it if you're not interested in that one. Okay. Reserved, a book you've been meaning to read for ages. One of Us is Lying.
True.
Yeah. Royal Locks, a book with one colour on the cover. What do you have on the list now? I forget.
The Crooked Mask, Illuminae, Heartstopper Volume 3, Empire of Gold, One of Us is Lying.
And which cover do you have of One of Us is Lying? Is that not mostly white?
It's mostly white. I feel like...
That's it.
Oh, okay.
Expectation, a highly anticipated book. I mean, all of the above. And then Vasha, read a prompt from Vasha's list.
I mean, there we go. We're sorted.
Done. 4 books. How many prompts is that? 5 books.
5 books.
And basically all of the prompts. So 20 points plus you get an extra point for the Crooked Mask because it's set outside of the US. Right. Ditto for Empire of Gold. That's also set outside of the US because it's set in Dagobah, Egypt. Is Dagobah in Egypt?
It is. Hang on. Got the map right here. Because
and
where is it? It's backwards, so it's difficult. So Cairo is here, and Dagobah is over here. So it's near.
Okay.
Near Egypt.
So yeah, that one's outside of the UK and US as well then. And don't think One of Us is Lying gets any extra points. Illuminae, I don't think gets anything else.
I love the fact that like 2 of them.
Although technically Illuminae is not in the UK or the US either, so
yeah, it's far, far away.
In a galaxy far, far And what was the last one? I forgot already. Heartstopper.
Mm-hmm.
LGBTQIA plus. Extra point. Bing. Yeah, I'm going to start that series, but I'm going to do a video about this because I, the other day, put together a list of how many series I have on the go. I sent a photo of it to both Joanna and Abby and Natalie as well. And it's a little bit ridiculous.
A bit long.
I've got 45 series on the go, which I have books available to me.
Oh God.
To read, that exist.
Yeah.
Then I have 20 books, series that I'm in, that the next book isn't out yet. And then I have 26 first books in series on my shelf. So it's actually just ridiculous.
Oh, that stresses me out.
It stresses me out. So that's 26, 46.
Oh my God.
46. 91. 91 series that I am invested in. 91. That's ridiculous. It is stressful.
Yeah.
It is legitimately stressful.
That's a lot.
So, yeah, should we do another reading sprint? I am going to go and put my dinner in the oven.
Okay. I'm gonna have a wee drink.
I know, Joanna. Just don't even. I can't cope with it. I seriously cannot. I knew I didn't want to know.
The squirrel's back.
Squirrel.
Sorry, I'm very obsessed with squirrels. Oh,
it's understandable. It's understandable. So should we say, 1:30 again? So 20 minutes?
Yeah.
22 minutes.
A little short one.
Short one?
Yeah.
Yeah, because my dinner's going to take probably about half an hour.
Okay.
Ish to cook. So we do one more sprint and then
have a little talk.
Have a chat, and then that'll be.
I think we spoke longer than we've read for.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, that always happens. That always happens with reading sprints. It's fine. It's fine. Go.
Okay. Did you see what Angela said as well?
Sorry?
Did you see Angela's comment?
It is, but 91 though. That's just crazy.
Didn't realise it was over so quick. What have you got for dinner, by the way?
Roast potatoes and steak pie. Going to be very yummy. Oh. And my book is getting good. I'm quite liking the fact that it's just kind of getting to the point straight away.
Is it YA? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not missing much, Michelle. We were just reading.
We were chatting. We were discussing my Charlotte-on TBR.
Tabur.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm tired. I haven't had any naps today. Usually on Saturdays I spend the majority of the day napping.
No, I haven't had a nap in a while, actually. I think.
What are you reading, Chris? Did you say? You probably did, and I just forgotten. I can scroll back to the top and find out.
Wasn't it a Sean and Maguire book?
Yes, through the green grass fields. I can't say that.
I do want to read the next one soon. That was on my February list, but
How many have you read?
3, I think, or is Beneath the Sugar Sky the third one?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so I've read 3. Yes. I do enjoy them.
So you've got In an Absent Dream next.
Yeah. So yeah, he just said number 6 of The Wayward Children. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I can't stop yawning now.
Oh dear.
I'm starting to get chilly again. I'll have to put on my thingy. Hang on.
Oh, you're
I'm finishing my book, so I'm still here, but you are muted. Fair enough.
Do it. Finish it.
Hang on.
Okay. Very cute.
Now I'm cozy.
Yes.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm the same with romance. You always know that they're going to end up together and it's going to be fine, but it's still really tense. Huh?
Or it might be tragic.
No.
Might be a sad end.
No, if it's a romance, it's they always end up together.
Not all the time. What about Romeo and Juliet?
That was a tragedy, not a romance.
I suppose.
Yeah. I've tried a few times. I feel like it either has to be just like so cute that the lack of smut doesn't bother me, or it has to be really smutty.
I washed my hair right before this, so it's still a bit wet.
I washed mine this morning.
Yay! You had to dance this morning. So out of breath though.
Well, at least you do exercise, which I do not.
Yeah, you probably should.
I know, but I can't be bothered.
I feel that though.
I'd rather read. I wish that reading burned calories, because I would be like a rake.
Tattoos.
You have tattoos, Natalie?
Mm-hmm.
you want to tell them about your tattoos? I don't have tattoos. I have a thing about. Mentally I can't deal with that.
I didn't think I'd ever do it, so it does surprise me.
We have a friend who's currently just finished reading Green Creek, and she's now moving on to fan fiction.
Yeah, tattoo-wise, I've got 4. I've got the number 31 written on my wrist in Roman numerals. I have "We're All Mad" here. It's really weird because it's all backwards. Hang on. Whoop. There. Then I have a hedgehog and a plane there. And then I have a drink me bottle. I do want to get more. My next one I want to get on the back of my calf, same leg as the drink me bottle, and I want to get the dark crystal tattoo, dark crystal.
That will be really cool.
So that's what
just the crystal though.
Yeah, just the crystal. Maybe with like some geometric design kind of woven into it, like in the film as well. That's the plan. Angela says.
See, okay, so I last weekend read Get a Life, Chloe Brown, which is book 1 in the Brown Sisters series, for which of course there is tons of hype. And I liked it, but I can't say I get all the hype.
It's kind of,
I mean, yeah, there were like 2 sex scenes, maybe. I was like, this isn't smart.
Yeah.
You have to have like, sorry?
Is it like advertised as being quite smutty?
Well, I've heard people say it's really smutty, and I'm like, oh, you sweet, sweet summer child. This is not smart.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say like flowers or vines or something.
Well,
you should get a Falcor tattoo.
Yeah, that would be really cute. Literally, I feel like my whole body's just going to end up being lots of fandoms.
That's fine.
Lots of different fandoms. Yeah, I am so tempted by that Falcor crochet thing.
Definitely get it.
Yeah.
Definitely get it.
Absolutely.
Oh, I missed that.
Oh, cool. What is it, Chris? What have you got tattooed? Did you ever read 50 Shades?
Yeah.
Was it? Cool.
Oh yeah. That was smutty. That was properly smutty. Yeah.
Yes. I started reading the first book, but that wasn't at a time when I was like really invested in reading. So for me, because I knew it was going to be a smutty book, it took too long for me to get there, so I was like, I'm bored. Crescent Moon and Some Stars found it cute. Oh, I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that.
Again, read Black Dagger Brotherhood. You get to the smut real quick.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, my dinner's going to be ready soon, I think.
I was going to say, yeah.
Probably about another 10 minutes I've got, I would say.
Yeah.
And this one curl I'm really enjoying.
Are you? Oh, is it very springy?
And soft. And weird. Can you hear the cats meowing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They want their food. Well, it's 20 to 7, so yeah. There. Oh, that sounds nice.
You know, I would never have a tattoo myself because I just can't, like, no. But, am I making pizza? No. Why did you think I was making pizza, though? I'm curious. Only because I made pizza last night. So
That's a bit weird.
it's, yeah. Anyway, no, we're having roast potatoes and steak pie. But yeah, that was... And I made puff pastry pizza last night, and I ordered... You had puff pastry pizza last night?
Yes.
So did I.
Yeah.
That's weird. And the night before, I had a takeaway calzone. So... Oh, no, I said dinner. Dinner, not day. But still...
That's funny.
What was I saying?
I don't know. Something about...
Oh yeah, I used to really love watching that TV show about tattoos. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah,
the one with...
Miami.
that's it. Both.
Like that. Yeah.
Both either. Yeah. That's it. With that one girl, what's her name?
Kat Von D.
Kat Von D, who does like makeup now.
Yeah, drama.
But yeah, I used to really like watching that.
Yeah. It's really fun to see people's artwork come to life on their body. Pretty cool.
Yeah. And I quite liked that. What was that British tattoo show recently, a few years ago, where they were doing like cover-ups?
Tattoo fixers.
That's it. Quite like that as well.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, the UK is fun. Sometimes.
Day trip to London. I was thinking about this earlier when like pretty much right before coming on here. I was like, oh, I remember something when I used to come around for the weekend. We'd have takeaway at home, or we'd go to I can't even remember what the store is called anymore because we've not been there for so long. Where we got our mochi and mochi rather.
Oh, Ichiba.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be able to do that soon. It's only like 2 or 3 more weeks.
Yeah, but it's only stores opening and things like that. It's not like we can meet up, I don't think.
I thought we could.
I don't know. Have you had any of your jabs yet?
You haven't, have you? I'll be having mine before you do.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm older.
Although you say that, Finley, Finley McKee, she's had hers done.
Yeah, but she's probably got a specific reason.
No, she went with her friends, and they basically asked around at some surgeries, have you got any spare? And they were like, yep, here you go, and they gave it to her.
What?
Yeah.
That's wild.
I know. So, you wonder.
Yeah. That's great. That's really good.
Lucky. That's awesome. Oh.
If you're wondering what the foghorn sound is,
if you can hear it at all,
you definitely can hear it.
You can hear it.
Oh yeah.
He's a star.
He's
so funny.
He's their dog. And now Mum's yelling at him.
He sits or he lies really funny. I'll show a picture. That's him. Oh, it's so weird because it's like back to front. But look at his paw. What's he doing?
On point.
It's a weirdo.
Oh. Well.
Yes.
Oh, I've still got the banner up. Why? No.
Oh,
don't need that.
Like that.
I did that last time as well.
Yes, Barney is very cute, Angela. Very cute.
He's very cute and very smelly
Very annoying.
and very noisy.
Yeah.
But that's because he's very old.
Yeah, he is old. He can't hear anything anymore, like nothing. One day.
Really see either.
No, he's okay actually, because like if I'm across the room from him and I go like that to ask him to come over, he does, so he can't see me. Woohoo!
What's next?
Yeah.
Are
you going to continue law this evening?
Yeah. How old is he? I can't remember now.
13 and a half.
13. Yeah. Which for a Labrador is quite old.
Yeah, he'll be 14 in July. So he's really getting on. Yeah. But like the other day, he was lying on the floor, obviously. And I wanted to see if he could actually hear anything. So I lifted up his ear and stood quite into it. I was like, Barney! And he just didn't respond.
He didn't respond at all. So he's completely deaf.
Yeah. So like he reacted, but I think he was only reacting to the fact that I lifted his ear up. That's really cool. Nice.
Woohoo! That is cool. I think my first ever ARC was actually Peace and Turmoil.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I've never been given one. Well, that's because I'm not on BookTube. Wow, 17. Gosh. Wow. That was very old. What breed of duck were they? That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that, Chris, actually. I was like, should we do this tomorrow?
We can if you want.
I want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can do some more tomorrow. Does this time work? Or should we do later?
I don't mind doing it a little bit later, but obviously we have dinner quite late here, so it depends on at what.
Well, Lee and I won't be having dinner together because he's getting ready for nights. So I can always just have mine a little early, and we could start at like 6, 6:30.
Yeah, do it for a couple of hours then. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's a date.
I've got to do research/prep tomorrow.
Yay! I think it's quite intense. 2 rounds for a retail job.
Well, when I spoke to the lady on Friday, it was more like just a preliminary sort of thing. But yeah, I had 2 for the one that I've been offered, and yeah, because I had an interview with them Monday and Wednesday, and then I spoke to that other lady on Friday for an interview on Monday, and I might have another one, like a more of like a coffee talk, but I just really need I still feel really sick to my stomach about the whole situation. Like,
it'll be fine.
Like I know it's fine, but even though I know it's okay to verbally say yes and then go back on it, but I don't like being that person,
I get that.
Yeah.
It's the way of the world right now, though.
My heart.
Anyway, my time has just gone off, so my dinner is ready. I'm very excited.
Food. We love it.
For the food. Get in my belly.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to go do a Ponderful Books post now. And that's going to be on Sophia's, one of her favourite books from the year so far. I was just going to say, everyone who is here, go over to Ponderful Books once I have made that post and just leave an open book emoji there so we know that you've come from here. And that'll be really cute.
Okay. Joanna, I will send you a picture of my dinner, okay?
Thanks, Chris. We liked it too.
Yeah, we'll be back
tomorrow.
We'll be back tomorrow. And in the meantime, I hope you all enjoy your reading for the rest of your day or evening, wherever you are in the world. And goodbye.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.